Hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome to Pre-Valentine Glow Up. What we doing? We getting ready. We setting the tone. You know what I'm saying? We are out in these streets, or we're getting ready to get in these streets. Okay, where we're gonna be fully prepared. Yep, I always want to come on here, and yeah, we're gonna be looking at putting our face together. Okay, so. Oh my goodness. I wanted to play some music, but it ain't gonna happen because YouTube ain't gonna let me, and I'm not playing these games, okay, with these folks. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna have to follow their rules and regulations and just be with it. Uh-huh. There go that primer. I don't want to take a long time with the simple things. I want to spend time, place time where I need to. So, yeah. How's y'all day going? You're worthy of it all. I'm trying to decide, and really, whether I want to go for that, the fast look I like to do with my, oh shucks, this is not the one I wanted. But I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it because it's on my face already. Okay. But I was thinking, of course, if I wanted to go ahead and get my quick look together with my CC cream. But I'm going in deep today. I'm going in deep today. I'm using my foundation. I'm gonna get my stuff together. I'm gonna take my time and blend, 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 blend. Yes. Going to do all of it. I'm going to do my contouring. I want to take my time, do my favorite things so I can be happy with the look. This one is not for you girlies today. This one is for me, okay? And that Mr. behind me, gonna give him something to be joyous about today as well, right? Today as well, because we be keeping up with our honey, not only on these special occasions. We keep a steady household of happy. That's the one thing he can count on, because I'm telling you, who wants to be only peaceful and joyful and romantic on occasion? Not I. My husband must have stability. As far as if I have something to say about it, his, you know, the household must be set on peace so that we are, hello, walking in joy and not telling people to come serve Christ and it's a miserable thing. No way. Walking in joy. hmm This, why I was saying this is the wrong one, because as you will notice, this foundation is for my warmer tone, and we are in the winter, so I'm of course lighter. I don't know if you ladies have your. I have to have my foundation swapped out for the season because I'm not sun kissed um, in the winter. So that's why this foundation is looking a little different. But guess what? A girl's been playing with her face long enough with these products to know that she can color correct. Because I also know that I have run into times where I was without, at the end of the foundation of the season, whatever it is, and I had to learn to work with the one you got and fix it, color correct, tone correct. So, yay, okay. But I love it though. With the Mary Kay, you see how you get that smooth, even coverage? And for you YouTube fans, look at that. hmm I'm letting you see. So yeah, I do enjoy that about about the Mary Kay. All right, so that blended nicely, evenly, and everything. And now, so I'm gonna go get my. If you're following along with me, what is it that I'm looking for? Do you know? Do you know what is my next step? Jesus, help me. I am supposed to have up here. Well, do we know what we're doing? Or do we know, or are we doing what we know? We're doing what we know. We're doing what we know. We know what we're doing. Yeah, baby. So, yeah, let's get it. That's I don't make my forehead smaller because I got a normal size forehead. I like my forehead. Okay. But if we were okay to put anything on there, we would just blank out just right there. Okay. And of course we want that's just for the warming of the face right there. Uh-huh. Next, let's get this concealer going on. See if you can follow. What has he done for me lately? Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, yeah. Let's see what Jesus has done. Can I remember? I'm living to see this day today. I'm excited. I am paying for air. How about that? God has been excellent at keeping me well. I hope He's done so for you too. And you got something to testify about. I am. Uh-huh. I'll put frame this face here. Get my concealer put in place, y'all. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Gotta look right for this man's and myself. I just feel good when I look good, you know. I feel it's a different. You start to you feel yourself, and you walk in the energy that you feel, and you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And then everybody bow down. Watch out. Watch out. Major energy coming your way. Are you ready? You know. But you be able to have attitude, bad attitude, and stuff like that when you don't have your stuff yourself together. That's like how it rolls. Uh huh. Ooh yeah. What has he done for me? I'm not pushing up dirt today. Praise God. He's giving me another chance to be in this world doing great things. Eh, being love, showing love, you know what I mean? Yeah. Valentine's is just a day to express and to remember, you know, love. I don't know Romeo or Juliet, but I'm glad that humanity is taking a moment to remember God is love and we should be loving and kind to each other. Because that's just free, man. And it's good for your spirit. All that negative energy be taking too much, zapping you of your. You know, you don't need that. Oh my gosh! Listen, I love my Sun Kiss foundation. I mean, Mary Kay be doing the thing, man. Mary Kay be doing the thing. Mm, yay! Okay. Da, 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 da. Ooh yeah. So I want to come down here. Yeah. Um, I like when I get my nose all situated. Take your time and place your concealer where you want it. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. I be putting product in my eye and stuff. Don't do that. That stuff. Mm. Eyes be running water for a long time. You don't want that. So I get. Uh huh. Ooh. Da 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 da. Oh baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Da 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 da. What plans do you have, guys? I need to be looking, right? See what you're saying. What plans do you have for your tomorrow, for your honey? I can't tell y'all my plans because my honey might be, in the chat. Who knows? Oh boy. Might be like, she on, let me check her out. And walk right into my plan. Can't have him knowing what's up, right? All he can be rest assured is something going on. So that, let me get the rest of my. You can up here. You can do. I like to do my concealer up here because it really etches out or sets the tone. right? There you go. hmm So now I'm gonna be blending. That's what it is. After you do your placement, you want to get your blending on, and blending is super important, as we always say. So if you haven't gotten the memo, all right, you just got it. hmm Just you want to highlight this part of your face, right? hmm I like to go in with three different brushes to get my blending done simply because that's what I like. It melts more time blending the product into the skin so that you have just a easier, a soft look, a softer look. So, I get a different look on this camera, and it's due to so different. It's due to see that placement, see what we're working with. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going back to the heart of worship. It's all about you, Jesus. So this brush is a little bigger. Okay. Yep. Work that in, work that in, work that in. Yep. Get all this done. Hey, how y'all doing? Feel free to hit the follow button so we can be friends. Need new friends every day. Love this Mary Kay. I gotta find somebody to talk to about it. New friends don't hurt. I help you, you help me. This is my expertise. Offering I am blessed to be able to work in within who I am, a natural share my natural gifts. Yeah. Hey, Christy. Yeah. What's good? Thank you for jumping in here. How'd you doing? hmm How you do? How you living? I remember that, and someone I know used to, that's what they asked. How you living? And it always made me stop and think. We should, be more conscious of how we live in. So third brush, right on the concealer. That is, you want to go in with a third, more fluffy brush, right? And press that product in simply because look at the difference. Mhm. Look at the difference that you see in the two brushes made, the two smaller brushes made. I mean, hello. I'm gonna have to pick up my what you call it friends here. All right. Uh, mm-hmm. Uh-huh. 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 So right away, you see how that those brushes softened up the product, right? We plug that all in. What I'm going to go in now with is my brush for my contour. And we are, look at that, light on the face. All right. We're going to push this product here in and melt those two together, which would be what we want to do to warm up the corners of our face. That's the whole thing with the contour. We just uh, make defining that structure some more, right? hmm On my nose, uh, I have put the contour there so that my bone can be highlighted. All right, that I want the middle of my face to be noted. So I don't really go for a smaller nose. I go for center of my face. You want to definitely highlight that. So this one right here, this under the cheekbone, we are going to pull it upward really as we push it into the skin, right? Because we want lifted cheekbones. So we're definitely warming up the corners, right? We're blending everything together so that we have the look we want. And as for this one, push it into the skin, push, push, push. hmm Blend, blend, blend. So that warms up. I want to right there. So see, it looks so much. So I can take my the last brush I just used on my concealer and hold on 1 second for me. Dang, boys, calm down. Ebony. Oh, well, guys, forgive me. I had to run. Oh Lord, somebody was at my door. And I wouldn't be that type of person that won't answer. So I had to run for a little bit. Thank you for those who hung in there with me. What's good? Hey, good love. Love that. So, what we noticed here is that, whew, calm down, running up and down the stairs, huh? Get your heart rate going good, you know? So, anyway, we talked about what I was talking about before I left is lifting these cheekbones by polishing this contour upward, right? And getting this jawline straight by blending this as well. I did use my concealer blending brush, right? Because as you notice, you see those lines right there, right? So tone all that warm, take this warmth around the face, all right? Take that warmth around the face because that's good. Ooh, ooh, love to love you, baby. For some better blending, we're going to soften up those lines with the same concealer brush that we just used there. And the powder is going to do the rest. Do you see how that basically blend everything together? It kind of work like an eraser also. You can do that with your either your concealer brush like I just did, the last brush, because it softened everything up and melted it in. And I'm going to go around and just solidify that this line around my face, the warmth that I placed there is not showing like a separate thing. Like you see how my chin it transition. Let me see if I can hold this up and show you what I mean. I'm gonna give everybody their shine, okay? So wait till I come for you. So you see the blend work, excellent. That's the excellence we're going for. We don't want nothing showing separately and differently. Okay? No, we're not doing that. So, all right. So we got that. Ooh, I love to love you, baby. Then we got our people in the. Look at that soft transition there. Everything is Gucci right there. Now, let's see our Facebook crowd. See that? The powder is going to take care of that, but you see how everything is softened up and warmed up and blend together well? You also see this tear that's rolling down my face from this product that I put in my eyes. All right. The good thing is we can just tap that. Awesome. So what we want to go ahead and do is add our powder to set the look that we are creating. Okay, set the look as we're creating it. We don't want to wait until the last um, the last step to do that. So I'm gonna go in with my translucent powder. Thank you, Mary Kay. And I'm gonna use my my brown setting powder um, after. All right, that's going to be the last thing I do. The last powder I use, I should say. So, yeah, we got some. We also got the cover, and we're gonna tap out the excess. I don't like to make the big, powdery mess. Okay, I'm gonna put some right there. Get my forehead started. Okay, get that set. This also adds light to your face, so you have to be. I like to be remain aware of that, so that I'm not overly dusting, overly lightening up my complexion. But I'm using this too because remember, this is my warmer foundation, so this is the color correcting that I will do to bring me to my light situation because again, it is winter. I am lighter, and there must be acknowledgement of that. You don't just keep using the same shade as if you don't see what's happening. Pay attention to what is happening. All right. Thank you, Lord. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, girl. Mm-hmm. Yes, Lord. Eee. So once we're done, like the setting the concealer, the liquid products we use so far, which would have been our foundation and our concealer. We're gonna go in now, and we're gonna spray that girl down. It just feels so good. The fine mist on your face. hmm Go on, Mary Kay finishing spray. That stuff will get you right. I mean, look, that took care of setting the face as far as we have. So this is the wonderful base, okay? As you can see, everything is looking skin-like. Everything, it's just like, for me, this is the baking, okay? Because this really sets your product, set you up for success. Your foundation is not moving. Everything is ready. Ready for the procurement, right? Yeah. So now we're gonna pick our look for the day. I like to base it off of what I'll be wearing or whatnot. But listen, let's get this Valentine Day popping the day before. All right. I guess we're supposed to put some reds in there because somewhere in my outfit there's gonna be red, and that's how we live in. So let's see. First, I'm gonna go in and set my brows. I'm gonna frame my face. Okay, that's important. You don't want to be in these streets not right with the load. We don't want to be representing them looking crazy. So let's get it right. Here goes everything. I like to start from the bottom, of course, because from practice, this is what I know for me. So get into taking time to find what shape, how to shape your brows and what works best for your face. So, yep. Uh huh. All right. Hey, Betty. I hope you find what you're looking for here. Getting them brows together. Mm-hmm. We getting our face shaped up. Mm-hmm. Because we're going to get our look right today for tomorrow. Alrighty. Alrighty. Ooh, love you, baby. Yes, let's get the back of the brows, get the arc right, okay? Let's get the tail right, and then we're going to work it up to the front and fill in between those lines, girl. It's so important. When your brows is on fire, your face is set up for success. There's nothing to be afraid of. We're going to come in softly in the front. We're going to bring it all the way to where God actually put it, right? I always say don't stop or start it right back here because that's where the hair is right now. Over the years, you would have lost some. hmm you would have lost some hair from the front. This happens for all of us. So we're gonna start where it's supposed to be. How do we know where it's supposed to be? We're gonna measure it out right here, right here. This is where it's supposed to be. We know this. We know this. So we're not pretending like we don't know what it is. Now, let's go in for number two. Ooh-wee. Alrighty. Alrighty. We're getting that shape right. Yes, sir. We're going to come in from the bottom. Now we're going to collect ourselves. Yeah. We're going to fix up the back here. Get our arc right. Who's asking? I feel it in my spirit. Someone is asking, how you get the arc right? How do you know where to arc it? Well, measurement again, 45-degree angle. Okay, that's where you arc it. 45-degree angle every time. 90 degrees. All right, when you from here to here, 90 degrees, that's where it should stop. Don't bring it down all the way here where it don't belong. That's not where God put it. It doesn't go. That doesn't go. So get your measurements right. You want to put your from the base of your nose right on through there. All right, right on through there. From the tip of your nose, well, from the side of your nose, right? The side of the tip of your nose, I should say. Right there. That's what we're looking for. That's where we begin. No confusion now, right? So we got where it begins, where it arcs, and we got where it ends. So yep. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Uh-huh. I'm gonna use my spoolie. Matter of fact, I'm gonna use my placement brush. And correct this little right there. Trying to mess me up. You're not gonna do it. No, sorry, Bob. No. I had to get that right. Because that was trying to set me up for failure. And we're not doing failure. All right. So, mm-hmm. We're getting the front of our brow done right. Uh-huh. All right. Mm-hmm. You get this arc right. and all will be well with the world. This is important. This is super important because we're talking about setting the look up for success, right? And that's what we're doing. We're setting the look up for success. We got to make sure the front starts. Some of us have like the pen. America sells that, but I don't. I'm not into it. Okay, you guys might be already into drawing the little hairs. I like putting my brows on like this with my shadow. All right, that's what works for me. Again, now don't be looking for it to look exactly like the other one because they're sisters, but they're not identical twins. Okay, they're not identical twins. So don't sit here all day trying to perfect these brows, um, trying to make them look like each other. Okay, I think we're good for the brows on that, Nicole. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna wipe these tears, okay? Yeah. All right. Just get that. I could see some concealer that's probably causing all the watering. Get some concealer right there in my eye. Anyway, what are we doing? What are we doing? Well, perfection has been reached, I believe. Okay. I just want to get this little arc sharp. So here we go. Sharp arc and then downward. All right. Boom. I like that. I can measure it like that. See, they started together. I can measure it like this and see that my arc is all is eaten. You know why? Take your time. Take your time and do what it is you know you can do. So now we're gonna move into the. I'm gonna put a highlight color here because I like how it works with me. It works as a really good definition when I do a highlighter color on my lids. It's just what this girl like. It works well for this face. Okay. Uh huh. It sure does. So what are we doing? We're finding our angled brush so that we can go in with the right tool, right? So we could get the right results. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Angled brush. Boom. And of course, I did tell you that when you wet Mary Kay eyeshadows, you get a different, you get like more intensity to the look, to the shadow. So I just wet my brush, and I'm gonna put it in this. Yes, I'm using the Inner Fire is what it's called. I'm gonna use that color right there because it makes for a good highlighter. And because it is like, ooh, I was a little generous there. A lot generous. You see the intensity I got from that? If I had put a dry brush, I would have to make several passes to get that type of intensity. So, yay, the little tips and tricks you learn, right? All right. So, I'm going to take the same damp brush. All right. All right. I'm going to take the same damp brush. Look at that. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Uh-huh. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go up the corner a little, because like I said, I create a border for how far I take my shadow. Yeah, nice clean line. Now, for those, of course, who got the fine lines and whatnot, when you blend it onto your eye, you would have, I usually lean forward and look up so I could still see what I'm doing when I'm blending my concealer under my eye. I know I didn't talk about that, so I'm mentioning it now. When you are doing your under eye, you can angle your head like this so you can still see what you're doing while stretching the skin underneath so that your stuff is polished on well. You don't want, stuff to sit in the cracks and crevices or just sit on top of your skin so that the cracks and crevices is showing when you're done. No, we're not doing that. So now we're going to go in with some, decide what colors we want to create depth with. And there's this beautiful burgundy, what's it called actually? It's fierce purple. I love fierce purple. So that's what I'm going to go in with on this beautiful pre-Valentine Day. All right. Yeah. I'm going to go create my depth right here with some fierce purple. Uh-huh. Somehow, purple wears so well on chocolate. Hey, don't mess around. Don't mess around and miss the memo. All right? Don't mess around and miss the memo, guys. Fierce purple is in the. It's actually in this one, the Outer Glow palette. All right? Of course, I like this is why you give yourself options because you want all these, you want to be able to create so many variations of color and blends as you as you wear as you explore your wardrobe. That's what I'm going to say about that. Now, what are we going in the middle with? Since we did such a wonderful job creating beautiful depth, right, of color right there. What do we want to do? We want to, do I want to play with some? No, yeah, well, I could use this color right here, which is in the Outer Glow palette. It is Hearts of Flame. I love it. It's a subtle enough color that has some shine. So I could put it as my peekaboo color right here, which is my intent. And that's what I'm going to go. It will blend well into the purple. So look at that. It will blend well into the purple. See? I gotta get ready and get fine. So by the time my honey comes, I am hello happening. Mm-mm. It's about to be that time of the day. People start walking in the door, right? Yes, yes, yes. Success. Blending those two colors together. Now we just gotta take care of our corners. Now we can be subtle, in the corner so that we go out there and have that smoky eye effect. Uh, right? Even though we didn't use the black, don't only have to create a smoky eye with black. All right. As you can see evidently here, you can do it. You have options. All right. All right. So, what are we doing with our corners? I could go in with this purple. This, what is this color? Oh, this one is called lilac, actually. Mm-hmm. Lilac sparks. So, I could do that, or I can go for a softer pink, which I like to, which is kind of attractive right now. What kind of soft pink are we talking about? Well, let me show you what I'm thinking of. We can go in with the lilac or we can get into this color combination, right? And we can do that soft pink right there. That will be, so we will be going from a lighter pink to, well, this is a burgundy, but it'll look well with the pink. So let me show you what I mean. Uh-huh. This is iconic pink. Oh my God. It's so beautiful, y'all. It's so beautiful. Look at that. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. What do you think? So this is how we're taking care of our corner, right? So we got three different colors blending well together, coming out well on the end, right? So what we want to do is get our underbrow work cleaned up so that it can be celebrated in the right way. Like it, let's make these eyes really pop by creating definition now. Now, no, by defining things. That's what I want to say. So, how do we go ahead defining stuff? Well, we're gonna go in and get our underbrow work done with some highlights. So we're gonna go with Mary Kay. This is the glaze highlighter, and that's this one right here. Right, that's what it looks like. That's this right here. So I'm going to go under and blend those colors well, but also make sure that there's a straight line under my brows because that definition needs to be crisp. All right, crisp. Honey, I'm on camera. You can't come in here right now. I'll be out shortly. Alrighty. So, yep. We get that cleaned up and right. Now, of course, now we want to go in and get our cheeks taken care of, right? But we're not done with these eyes before we run off to do cheeks. I want to make sure that my definition work is clean and crisp. And so I'm gonna now get my eyeliner and I'm gonna go behind and do uh-huh do that. Now, if you're not a pro working on your own eye situation, you want to get your ring finger and you want to anchor it on your cheek and you want to make short strokes, okay? I've been doing the icing now for a minute, and in order to stop poking yourself in the eye or not to poke yourself at all, right? You want to get that. You want to anchor your hand and get that done. hmm And I don't have to pull my eyes down. I want you to realize that I don't have to pull my eyes down and create droopiness here over the years, okay? On extra skin by just not not living like I understand that constantly irritating the skin is going to have some end result. And later on in life, I don't want them results. I don't want the droopy and saggy eye area. All right. So with that, also, you see how the definition is coming along, right? So I'm going to go ahead now and do my first pass because I did tell you Mary Kay products are buildable. So from the very shy girl, right, from our shyest of girls to the very bold ones, you can just keep adding more so you can get that until you're happy with what you see. And so, see that definition and how the eyes are coming about? Do you see? I am, yeah, there we go. So that's my first pass at it. That means I'll come back later in the journey, which we don't have a lot left. We're just going to do my cheeks and, you know, do some finishing touches. So, what kind of cheeks do I want? Do I want red cheeks? First of all, you see me dusting off fallout. I take the back of my, I take the back of my, this is my cheek brush, yes. The back of my blush brush, and I get some highlight going there, and I'll work that in, but I also want to put some right here so I can work that in. I'm gonna work this in. Uh-huh. Yeah. And because of that definition we created with the contour, that was able to stay bordered and better height. All right. All right. So here goes the cheeks. Hello. What are we doing with cheeks here? Hello, Jean. I'm going to use this coral color and not a red because I don't want to go too deep with the red idea, okay? With the idea of the red. All right. So that's some warm cheeks. You see that? You see the difference it makes? The other is a no. See? Mhm. So I'm gonna do that on the other side too. Oh yeah, baby. You see that lift we created when we did our contour? So now our cheeks are more pronounced. Our face shape is well celebrated. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. With that done, what else are we looking for? I'm still just all right. So now is actually the time I would go back or I would go over my face with I don't need to. I like what I'm seeing, right? I'm satisfied. I can just go ahead and spray my face and be done with it. Um, of course, I will put some lip gloss on my ready lips, okay? But I was mentioning because I did promise to go over my face with the um the brown silken setting powder. I don't have to because I already color corrected to where things are flowing well, you know, right? Remember I already used the darker foundation, so I'm just going to go right here with it. I'm not going to do too much, just in the areas that I want to keep warm. Uh huh. Right. So that's that for my setting powder. For my second go at powder, right? And so now to lock everything in because the last thing I'm going to do, and that maybe later, I'm going to add yet another layer of I'm going to add yet another layer of mascara because I like the volume. Okay, let us set this face up for success. And let us fan that girl out. Mm-hmm. Yep. So we are going to put some earrings on. All right. We ended up with a beautiful finish. I don't know about you, but I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to put some pink on my lips. All right. And make that thing do what only God can make it there. Uh huh. Pop. I really had a red. This is what's on my lips. I have a red lip liner with some soft pink in the middle. And then I ran some pink lipstick in the middle. hmm And then I just ran some excellent gloss over it so that it now was set, I think, on fire. All right. Okay. All right. So now a girl has the opportunity to either take my hair down, which I'll do after I put my outfit on, and I'll take some pictures and post it so that you can see. But pretty much, we are all taken care of. Earrings will make this pop, jewelry will make this pop, and I'm going to make it happen with the photos that I'm going to take. Thank you for keeping me company. I don't normally come on Fridays, but Here I am, just having to make sure that the girlies are all prepped for tomorrow so that you can receive your extra love and kisses looking like the queen that you are. So, I would say go. I did put some makeup in my eye if he wasn't here before, so it's trying to get it out. What I do like though is that my finish spray or all of the products that I use really work well because look, there is no do you can you tell I've been rubbing under my eyes to get rid of the tears? No, you can't because beautiful products, beautiful product. So I'm happy about that. I am happy about that, beautiful people. So that's good, right? We're a little crook here, but we also done. All right. So so now for my Facebook friends, check it. This turned out to be so great, right? I'm gonna do a pass around my face like a celebrity because I want you close. I want you to see how gorgeous this stuff is. This is real, real, really number one in the like world. Not like, but exactly in the world. You see me knocking over stuff? It's number one in the world for a reason. It works. You got to get with your Mary Kay consultant or get with me so I could be your consultant. Listen, I love to talk beauty all the time. So DM me. I am the one. Yes. If you want, you can hit the link in my bio and check out my store so you can familiarize yourself with prices. But this is because we do good skincare all the time. So stay with it. Um, and this top, we can budget something out so that you get what you need and you could get with the rolling. I am for the people, okay? I'm like Jesus Christ. I'm for the people. Let me save you. So um I'll be back here Monday. Yep. Monday at 6:30 p.m. And who else? And Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Monday, I'm doing Makeup Mondays. Tuesday, I'm doing tantalizing facials Tuesdays because you have to know how to take the makeup off. You have to have the product. You have to do the skincare, or you will be literally looking for foundations to cover up the mess that is becoming. We don't do that. All right. Great makeup starts with great skincare. And that's what we're headed for. Greatness. We are pulling out the greatness. All right. That we were born with. So, man, I am loving the results. The results. It's on fire. All right. So, do you I will see you next week, and hopefully, we have love stories to exchange about what fantastic thing happened for us over the weekend. I may not be able to tell all. I will not be able to tell all my secrets. So I will be here to host the stories as they come in. But God bless you. I hope that you are. It is well with you and your household. All right. Thank you for your time.